Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 29th through October 5th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cancer. Oh my God, you just want to come out. Then come out, why don't you? Let's see. Let's see, Cancer, go away. The overall energy for the reading, the Ace of Wands. Action, action, action. Water signs are going for it. And this is very, like, passionate type of an action. So it's a pretty nice one. Let me see what's going on here. In the recent past, the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Wands. See, you wanted to do something there, but then you changed your mind or something. Or something happened that it's kind of looking like change of plans. Ultimately. But like the drive was there. The like we're ready to go. We're doing this, and then no, we're not. And then shit got harder. Okay. In the current situation, the Three of Cups, the Fool, the Seven of Cups. Man, it's like there's a world of possibilities in this one. Your energy is open towards something here, super open. Very creative too. It's like Red Bull gives you wings type of a deal, because there is a Red Bull here, which is another energy, and you feel so inspired and so good and so like let's that it feels like it's out of this world. But anyways, in the immediate future, the Eight of Swords, the King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. If somebody here complicates the shit out of things, then things are gonna go south. And I don't know who that somebody is. You? Somebody else? I don't know who it is. But I see that as a possibility. If somebody starts complicating things, like no tomorrow, it's not gonna look good. Let's clarify. Let's see what's up. I'm gonna do the Ace of Wands, the Death card, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords. Ooh! So this passionate movement is in the direction of closing something off. But like somebody's very driven there. Somebody's like, no, we're making this happen. And they have clarity over it. So they definitely want to close this off, whoever this is, whatever is being closed off. Not only whoever this is shows up in so much clarity around it, it feels like they got the support of the universe with this one too. Like, yep, do it. Okay. I didn't expect that. Hold on. Apparently, this time I left a little room for wiggling. Okay. This reading is definitely very agitated. Let's see here. For the Ace of Swords in the recent past, you get the Queen of Wands, the Tower, the Five of Swords. Who? Very scandalous type of a... My God, somebody's pissed off there. And it's such a... Oh, not a great energy. Did somebody make a scene here? Or wanted to? I see somebody kind of behind a closed door, just kind of like really pumping themselves up in there and almost wanting to blast through that door, and last minute something stops them. Because it was building to a disaster. I don't think it was stopped altogether. I think it could have been worse if that's possible, but who was pissed off over there, man? Because they blasted through doors with like chairs and shit. Anyways, for the Wheel of Fortune, you get the Hierophant, the Magician, the World card. Oh, okay. Okay. And then I don't know what the fuck happened, but maybe it's how you dealt with it. I don't know if it's you, but for the sake of this being you, we'll say, maybe it's how you dealt with things before. When something pissed you off and it was like you saw that it wasn't working out, and you know, what else do you gotta lose? You're gonna break through those doors and you're gonna make a scene or 10 in one or something. I don't know, because it's such a blasting type of an energy, and it's so unhealthy for whoever's doing this, let alone for the situations they're dealing with. So maybe that's how you did things, because I can't imagine that, okay, you're in that position there of creating that scene, and then 5 minutes later, poof, you're all mature and you're like, oh, okay, so now I understand. So things aren't meant to be. So they gotta end. So that's what we're doing here. We're closing the cycle. Very peaceful, very calm, very... I don't think so. But it's definitely a very contrasting energy from one place to another. So it's either that's how you did things in the past, where you just wanted to blast through those doors, and then, you know, snapped out of it and you're like, that's not the way to do it. We'll just try a different tactic. Or I'm looking at two very different energy. There's one that wants to still break those doors. There's the other one that's like, okay, so now what? That you broke the door. Now you gotta pay for it. Now what do we do? You know, that's more mature. That's taking things a little different. I don't know, but... Okay, for the 10 of Wands in the recent past, you get the 10 of Swords, the King of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles. I think it's you, the mature one. I don't think... maybe it was you in the past there, breaking doors. And then you grew out of that. Who the hell knows? Because something ended there. At some point, something did end. And I kind of... Why am I leaning in this chair towards here? I don't know. I think I created like an angle here or something, because this is supposed to be kind of a double chair. I took it so that sometimes Blue can join me or others. Anyways, but it's not really double, so I'm now I've created this habit of leaning on the side. Anyways, problems. But something ended. And I do see you eventually showing up super in your power, super balanced. Yeah, not happy about it, that it ended. Whether you wanted to end the situation or not, doesn't matter. It's still unpleasant, right? But taking it kind of as a pro compared to the energy that opened up this reading there. Like, you know, here's what it is. What are you going to do? Blast doors and pay for them? No. Anyways, so something did end there. For the 3 of Cups, in the current situation, you get the Queen of Cups. One of the animals is dreaming, because I heard a very long and dreamy sound. Queen of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. But hold on, you're going through the very painful process of closing, an ending to something, which I assume it happened through all of that craziness over there. You have a lot of love around you. You have a lot of support. I'm not sure if you're looking in one particular direction here and telling me, yeah, especially from that corner over there. Or if you're recognizing that you're surrounded by love as you're going through this process. Either way, it's bittersweet, you know, as you're going through something painful. There's also a lot of love carrying you through it. So it's kind of nice from that angle. But yeah, there's still a process going on for you here. Going through a loss, painful one too. For the Fool, you get the Page of Wands, the Lovers, the 9 of Wands. There is a special corner somewhere in there where you're showing me, yeah. As far as you opening up to that, yes, no, maybe so. Ish. You're opening up to it, ish. There is something here, though. It's very hard because you have this process going on. You know, you're going through a really hard process right now. So as much as you would want to show up for something fully, I feel like you're maybe thinking that you can't yet, but you want to. For the 7 of Cups, you get the 3 of Pentacles, the Strength card, the 9 of Cups. Yeah, and things are proceeding like nothing, really. You're kind of like, you know what, let's just kind of keep going with no labels being placed anywhere, with no attachments to anything. Oh, let's see where things are going. But, you know, there's no promises being made, no commitments of any kind. Your main concern right now, I feel like it's you. You know, because you're still kind of dealing with something here. So, okay. Let me do the 8 of Swords in the immediate future. The 3 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the King of Wands. There's a lot of confusion that somebody's coming in with initially. And then they're showing me that there's some time passing. And then they're kind of giving me a sense of this is it. This is the ideal time in which we can clarify all of the confusion here. So I'm not sure who this is. I suspect it's the door banger from the past there. Because it carries a little bit of a similar energy, but they're not banging doors anymore. Whatever energy this is, it could even be your energy where you had a lot of confusion over something, and then some time passes, enough time passes, and then you're shown up with the sense of, now we can heal this, now we can work on this, now we can clarify this. So whoever this is coming in with a calmer type of a healing energy over that confusion that was kind of left up in the air. Maybe the door hasn't been paid for yet. Who the hell knows? Let me do the King of Wands. The Knight of Cups, the 2 of Swords, the 6 of Cups. Okay. I mean, things are progressing towards some sort of resolution, some sort of peaceful type of clarification over things, I would say. Slowly. It's a slow process here of, you know, let's see where we kind of screwed things up here, and then let's kind of look at those things. Let's heal. Let's work on things here. It's a matter of things going from unclear to clear, and I feel like that's going to bring a lot of healing over whatever the hell was left kind of up in the air and really, really confusing. But I feel like it's very healing. I feel like it's very helpful for closure of some sort. Yeah. For the 5 of Pentacles, in the immediate future, you get the High Priestess, the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. Yeah, this is complete closure over it. As far as you're concerned, you're like, okay, I'm all set. I'm good now. I feel like right now you're kind of going through closing something off as a process for you personally. And then whatever that is that you're working on individually and on your own is kind of coming back somehow. Not sure if the person that's at the other end of this is attached to this energy. They look like they are. But it's looking like they're bringing to your door something that was left really up in the air. And something really, really confusing and really all over the place. And this is the part in which all of that is getting a lot of clarification, and through that I think you're getting your closure, which is very nice because it's very helpful for your closure. You wait a little bit and now you're going back to bed. Okay, let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Death card, the Emperor, the 5 of Cups. Yeah, you're going through a process of a loss here. And it's weighing heavy, and you're doing your thing, you're doing good through it, and again, you're surrounded by all sorts of energies of love. One particular special corner there, but yeah, okay, it's looking to be wrapping up in a nice way, though. You know, if it started quite scary there for a split second, with doors being thrown off and banged open, and yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened, but ooh. But yeah. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.